Hello, hello. So I'm just chilling at home, watching the game Thursday night. This is September 25th, I want to say. It might be the 26th. It is the 26th. September 26th, 2019. And it's been, when I woke up today, I thought that it was going to be, I didn't think that it would be, but I knew that I needed it to be a day of productivity. I didn't want to just, you know, sow my oats, do what I want to do. I needed to do some things that was needed, that was productive, that made a change. And the day has transpired in such a way. And so tonight it's like 8:15, and I'm happy about how my day has went. So I was coming on here just to share a little bit of that. I started the day, tweaking my resume on the state of Texas website, and the reason why is because I'm looking for a career in the state or federal, and I live in Texas, so I'm starting there. Um, and I got a phone call from the state of Texas, and they gave me some pointers, to go on the website and to tweak some things and update my resume and all of that. So that's what I did. I do have a professional resume, but in this state, you have to go through the state of Texas. They have like a mainframe resume that you have to adhere to, and then they pull from there for any type of, careers in Texas dealing with the state, especially state. I wouldn't say federal per se, but state most definitely, or county, you know, or city, whatever, those type of jobs. Federal, you can go to federal websites, the government website. Um, it slips my mind the name of it, but I'm pretty sure you should know what it is. If not, Google it. I don't know why it slipped my mind. I used to work in federal, so um, I understand, a little bit there. Anyway, back on my day. So then I had, what did I do? I rested some more because I didn't sleep too well last night. Um, I had drank some wine, and the wine didn't get me tipsy, you know. It just kind of got me full. I think a lot of, what they call that, a lot of phosphates in it and all that stuff. So it didn't get me, quote, quote, tipsy or a good buzz. I was just drinking the wine. I had 2 glasses. And so I don't know, I stayed up most of the night and all of that stuff and see my son off to school, seen Elisha off to school. And then, so anyway, it was one of them. So I really started my day about 2 o'clock, I want to say, because I went back to sleep maybe about 10 a.m. after I got off the phone with, Texas, Texas support with their website and all that. And that took about an hour and a half or so, but it was productive and it was beneficial to do that. Then, let's see. I wanted to get into my let me plug this up. I'm sitting here. Into my application, that's productivity. And I keep using that word, forgive me. I'm just at that space right now. And, but what ended up happening, I started to write my daughter a letter who just left off for the Air Force earlier this week. And just not looking, but thinking about where I am in life. And I had, you know what, you guys? It was a video that just, when I did wake up in the middle of the night from the wine or what have you, it was a video that was on because I was watching YouTube videos, and was a young lady that's from my hometown, which is Omaha, and Nebraska, and her name was Sonetta. I'm probably saying it wrong, so forgive me. Crackling, something like that. She know who she is, and it was a video on going through your soul, actually going through, and it just awakened me. You know what I'm saying? And I identified with a lot that what she said, and so I got into it, woke up, bushy-eyed and bushy-tailed and bushy-eyed, no problem. And I was listening to her, and so I had left a comment and all that. And she inspired me to do a video myself. Because I always do videos, you guys. I've always, done that. Talk on a video about my day, or what's going on, or what I'm about to do, or what I am doing, or if something pisses me off, or if I'm just, in a mood, if I'm going through certain things or whatever. My cell phone is my friend. You know what I'm saying? My cell phone is my outlet. My cell phone don't be talking back. It don't be doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? It allows me to be who I am, and it just records what, where I'm at, So anyway, I started uploading some videos on on YouTube. And mind you, I don't know how to get it out into the public and this and that, and I still have fears there. I'm not totally open to it. You know what? But she wrote a book too, and I think I want to get her book. There's no think I am, because it's about facing fear. And I'm going to get Sonetta's, forgive me for pronouncing it wrong if I am, but I'm going to get her book. It's $12.99 on Amazon, and I'm going to invest in that. One of the things that I've learned in life, and I hope this helps another woman, that we have to invest in our spiritual, our mental, physical. We have to invest. We can't just where we're at in life and what we know, we can't just stop there. It's always about knowledge, interpretation, advice, adhering to new things, doing new things, trying new things. If it hits you, if it affects where you're at in life, you know what I'm saying? Or where you want to go in life, or where you've been in life, I don't know. So she had awakened some epiphanies with me, and anyway, that was awesome. I wrote my daughter, I'm skipping around, I wrote my daughter a letter in the Air Force. It's been just a couple of days, so I'm still in that mother mode of my child not being around. She's not in the household anymore. So I'm still, in that mode. And it takes me back to over 10 years ago when I had like 3 of my kids leave my nest all in 1 year. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mother of multiples. So those are the things that I know. You know what I'm saying? That I know about, that I have experienced myself personally. Nothing has been perfect, but I have lived it personally, and that's pretty much predominantly my life. If anyone knows me or would know about, with motherhood, you know what I'm saying? Everything else was outside factors. I don't care if it was my marriage, if it was my Well, no, not my family. You know, family is closer to me. You know what I'm saying? Or, well, let me not say that either. It's just certain aspects and dynamics how it goes. You know, because at one point, look, I'm divorced. So I was going to say divorced twice. Okay, so I've been married twice. Okay, ring on it twice. Okay, and took the ring off twice. So, you know, been there, done that. Um, it's the institution that is supposed to be. There I go jumping around, but hear me out. The institution that is supposed to be, if you are in a marriage, you know, put your effort in. Put your effort in. And when you can't put no more effort, you'll know what to do. You know, some marriages are they last forever, and then some, you know, they're for us to grow. They're for us to they match for where we're at in life. And I know that from experience because both of the marriages that I was in, they matched for where I was at in life. So they gave me what I needed at the time. Okay? And what I could say is that you start growing. So I know as a person you do grow. You grow and you evolve. And when that happens, then you got to move along. You know? It just is what it is. Um, but back on my day, it was emotional for me, but I'm in a good place, a very good place. Not only from her epiphany, from watching a YouTube video and knowing that, you know, God or the universe allowed me to get it. You know what I'm saying? Quote, quote, light bulb. You know what I'm saying? One of those diamonds in the rough, you know, to my soul, to my mind, just simply to my mind to understand. Sometimes we can hear stuff over and over again, but if it's not a particular person or incident or place or scene or whatever, then you don't get it. You know, so when the student's ready, the teacher will appear. And I'm talking about just with a verbiage. Sometimes it's you know, like today when she had just spoke, you know, just speaking on a couple minutes of this right here, it elevated my spirit to understanding to a different level. So she helped me. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how this goes, you know, and that's you know what I do want to say because you know I'm one of them that I could do it on my own. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. You know, when it happens, it happens. When I get it, I'll get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them. You know, all that, and I'm learning to, you know, when I get it like this, I get humble. I get humble big time. Humble big time because I know that it's an outside source. I know that from that outside source, it was a bigger source. You understand what I'm saying? I know that I'm just in the process. I know that I am part of, not the of. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I am. I'm grateful right now. I'm in a good place. I'm peaceful. And this video is about 14 minutes, so I'm about to shut it down in one more minute. But I read a letter. My daughter, she wrote letters to her siblings before she left, and she told me about it the day that she left. Mama, I got letters. I got 3 letters in them. Well, she had read a letter to me like a week or so prior to her leaving, sitting here on the couch, you know, in tears. And she just wrote that, you know, the things that I've been through. You know, she wished, you know how our kids are. You know, some of our kids are like, if they could take our pain, if they could take our process or whatever. And it's vice versa, because a lot of mamas and daddies feel the same way. If we could do it for our children, we would. You know what I'm saying? What we can, we will try to do. You know, they're a part of us. So anyway, she had, well, yeah, this is about to go for 15 minutes. But she had wrote letters to her siblings. She wrote letter to her stepfather who raised her. And so anyway, today I got all the kids together with technology, on the phone and stuff, because my kids are grown and they do what they do. They have their families, they have, what they do, their daily lives, and it was it was touching, and so that took me to another level. And like I said, on top of missing her, on top of being proud of her, on top of going through my process, my soul process, So anyway, just moving forward, even still. You know what I'm saying? Put one foot in front of the next and moving forward. I haven't had to push today. It's been easy. And I've been able to just relax. And, I've been able to meditate today. Um, I even listened to a little Buddha audiobook that I have. Um, so it's been a good day. It has. And so that's why I'm saying it's been an inside day for me, to really look at things and just be grateful and just, know that I'm in my process like anybody else, and all is well. So that's it. I'm going to close it down. I hope you've all had a very wonderful day. And if you haven't, just know that tomorrow the sun will rise. Okay? So you will be okay. You will be okay. Just move through it. All right. I'm Angela. What is the Angela 72? Peace out.